And while budgets and numbers dominated headlines, the silence around Ukraine's future grew even louder. At last year's NATO summit, Ukraine was front and center. The alliance's official statement promised long-term support, fast-track security guarantees, and a bold line. Ukraine is on an irreversible path to NATO membership. This year, that line vanished. No new promises, no updated roadmap, and no sign of urgency. Ukraine's NATO future had gone cold, fast. It wasn't just symbolic. Zelensky, once the emotional core of NATO's mission, was now left out of key meetings. And the usual NATO-Ukraine Council quietly canceled. Even when he met top EU officials in The Hague, there was barely a whisper about NATO. Behind the scenes, Trump's administration had made its position clear. No more talk of Ukraine joining NATO anytime soon. No timeline, no guarantees. The alliance's tone had shifted from momentum to management. A strategic pause dressed up as pragmatism, and for Ukraine, the consequences were brutal. Without full NATO backing, the country was left to patch together support piece by piece. Zelensky used his meetings to beg for investment in Ukraine's own defense factories, offering cheap, fast weapon production in exchange for long-term survival. But the message was hard to miss. The West was moving on, or at least moving Ukraine out of the spotlight. Zelensky didn't hide his frustration. Putin's goals go far beyond Ukraine, he warned. We must stop him now. But at this summit, the louder voice belonged to Trump, and Ukraine was no longer the alliance's moral centerpiece. What happened next made that reality even clearer. Because in one final move, Trump reminded the world exactly who was in control.